Hi, it's Jason Hartman, and I wanted to show you a hot new development trend. Behind me, what you see is something called a crystal lagoon, I'm in Tampa, Florida, North Tampa, Florida, and this is a new master plan community known as Epperson. And it's a pretty interesting development trend. It's kind of a hot new thing. And you see how the waters are so clear. This is billed to be very energy efficient, and it has an ease of maintenance in the development, and very, very popular. This used to be free when they first opened it for anybody, even if you weren't a resident of the community. This is a master plan community, and now I believe they're charging $10 for non-residents. And if you are a resident, you pay a lagoon fee, like an HOA fee essentially, of $25 per month, plus a special tax assessment on the entire master plan development, making the tax rate, from what I've been told, about 1.6%. Now, I'm from California, and I remember when the Irvine Company years ago started doing some of their master plans, and some of the newer areas in the Irvine Ranch had what's called a Mello-Roos tax assessment. And so this is something that's become more popular. Frankly, I think they should just be making the prices higher. But I'll just kind of show you a little bit about it. These are crystal clear waters, and you can see very, attractive for families, kids. I'm not saying that this would make sense for income property because the prices are a little bit too high, but it is an interesting trend to notice as far as development. And I'll show you some more details here. You've got a master plan builder. You can look up and search on the internet for crystal lagoons, and you'll learn more about it. But kayaks and paddle boards and recreational stuff. Here's the entire community. So you can see a couple thousand houses here. I think maybe 3,000 or so, and they're building another crystal lagoon community that's going to be sort of adjacent to this one that is in the works. Anyway, you see how they're packaging and marketing this. It's pretty interesting. They've got these different communities and builders here. The D.R. Horton community, they call it age targeted. I love the political correctness of that. That means it's an age-restricted community. That's the only type of community where you can actually discriminate in terms of age, making it 55 and older. Just as a little aside, because if you listen to my podcast, The Creating Wealth Show, you know that I like to go on tangents. I remember years ago, there was a significant litigation out of an age-restricted community where someone moved in. It was a couple, and I guess only one person has to qualify. I think the man was over 55, so he qualified in terms of the age restriction, but his wife was younger, and she got pregnant. And there was a big lawsuit over, they wanted to stay there and stay in their home. And the community said, you have to move because the kid is going to be under 55, obviously, and the kid can't live here. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know the results of that lawsuit, but it was just kind of interesting. I'm always interested in interesting cases like that in the litigation world, and, eminent domain cases where you see property seizures and stuff like that. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you a little bit about this crystal lagoon concept. This is a hot new development trend. I think we'll see more about it. I'll just pan and give you a little more view of this, but you can see how beautifully clear this is. One of the things in Florida they're always concerned about is alligators. So here, if there is one that gets in there, they're going to see it because the water is crystal clear, very energy and maintenance efficient in terms of being kind of self-cleaning and environmentally friendly. And I can't remember the size of this one, but it's big, and there are many others planned around the country. So we'll see how this trend turns out. And again, not necessarily an investment opportunity. The rent-to-value ratios would not work very well, the RV ratios, but an interesting trend in development for sure. Many more videos here on the YouTube channel, lots more at jasonhartman.com, and of course on the Creating Wealth podcast with over 1,200 episodes. Thanks for listening, and happy investing.